Hey, Amber,
Yeah.
will you be my Valentine?
Hell no.
All my
Beautiful twin sisters.
beautiful twin sisters. Beautiful twin sisters.
Welcome back. Love is in the air.
Have you been struck by Cupid's bow? If not, this is the episode for you. We're going to change it up in your love life.
We are going to change your life and your love life. Bofa.
Both of these nuts about to get changed up.
You know what's crazy right now?
What?
We could have been in Paris, the city of love, right now.
Yeah. We almost went to Paris, guys, this week. Mm-hmm. We didn't tell anyone. And then it fell through last minute. Ooh,
Yeah.
Awkward.
Awkward. So now we are here in New York. But honestly, I need to take a break from traveling. We'll get into some travel stories later as well. But really what we're here to do is teach you guys how to get your crush. Both of us successfully got our crushes, wouldn't you say?
We've been there. We've done that. We got the
And-
tips.
Yeah. I would also say that both of us, well, actually, I don't know if you would say this, but I would say that I'm always the one that makes the first move.
That's definitely just you, girl.
Okay, well, then we are going to have different insights on how to get your crush then, which is great for everyone listening.
We got great, diverse information for your ears today.
Exactly. In case you're wondering about our romantical backgrounds, I have a boyfriend named Kelly that I've been dating for like 3 years. Amber has a boyfriend named Pono who she's been dating for like 3 years.
And a couple extra months.
in a couple extra months. So yes,
Don't get it twisted.
It's a slightly longer relationship.
We beat you guys. Just admit it.
Okay, period.
Don't be afraid. Throw in a couple extra months. Seems like you were pretty shy
Well,
to
you
add
know
in that
what?
couple
We
extra
beat
months.
you too. Just kidding.
Yo, there's no ring on that finger. Do not play those games.
Okay, anyways. I think a lot of you guys listening are probably in college or high school or, you know what, just any age where
got
you're
some-
looking for love.
We have some divorcees in the chat.
No, straight up. And maybe you're looking to get back out there and you're like, oh my God, it's been a minute since I've been in the dating pool. What do I even do?
And as divorcees, we have that information for you today.
Now, let me tell you, been there, done that. We know how to get through it better than anyone else. Okay, girl, let's get into it.
Okay,
so
well, first,
let's talk about
think-
your first marriage, I think.
Well, actually, let's bring it back to the first marriage. How many years ago was that? Like 12?
Okay.
Yeah, that was a doozy.
Okay.
Hardly remember that. Mm-hmm. Actually, I have to ask you, do you remember your first crush? Elementary school days,
Ooh, you know what?
preschool even, perhaps even the womb.
I don't really know. I wasn't really the type of kid to like have crushes versus Amber was like, I love boys.
I love boys. I love boys.
Yeah. So maybe I feel like I would kind of have like small crushes on people, but I would never say I have a crush on da 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 da. Do you know what I mean? But maybe I was just more timid, even like projecting my outside emotions to myself, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Like I'm shy to myself.
Okay. I remember my crushes all the way back to preschool.
Anthony.
Anthony. No, you got it twisted. That was my
Okay.
friend.
Oh,
The crush was David.
okay.
Come on.
Never mind. Shout out David.
Shout out David. First kiss in kindergarten.
No,
Shout out.
David?
Yes. No.
Wait, what's his last name?
Bleep this.
Beautiful.
Wow. Okay, so I will say as a little toddler, I was pretty bold. I made moves. I got that first kiss in kindergarten.
That's
then,
wild.
As I got older, I got more self-conscious. I really held it back. Towards middle school, high school, I had crushes on people, but I would never act on it. And looking back, I'm still pretty glad about the choices I made. Because in the moment, I was like, oh my God, I wish the boy liked me back. I wish that like we could like go on a date. Actually, no, I don't think I ever wanted to go on a date. But I wish that something would come out of it in the moment. But looking back, everything happened for a reason. It was fine. But I do think, well, you had a boyfriend in high school, so you eventually made some moves.
Yeah, but that was once I was like a senior.
A senior, you were
in high
pretty
school.
aged.
Yeah, I was like really old to have a boyfriend. Just kidding. I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of people don't have boyfriends until like much later. And I was one of the only like girls in my friend group that had a significant other, even though these girls would always be like,
I have a crush on this guy.
yeah, I have a crush on this guy, or like, why don't you like anyone? They would literally be like, wait, pause, are you gay? And I'd be like, no. But
You gave that vibe where you're like, I don't have a crush on a boy, so they're like, you
"You're
must be gay.
But I don't know.
No.
But yeah. Well, actually, a lot of my girlfriends ended up being lesbian, so maybe they were just
They were
wondering if I was
projecting.
gay.
They're like, wait, because if you're gay, I will kiss you right now.
Yeah, like they're probably like, wait, are you gay?
like, wait, are you gay? Ooh.
No, like
They're
straight
asking
up.
in that way.
Yeah, and
I'm
I'm
dead.
just like too naive, so who knows? I actually did also have a kiss with 2 boys same day
do you
in first
mean?
grade.
I've never heard this story before.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
I'll say their names. It's okay. Colin and Bronson.
No. No.
Okay, so we're like literally like, first of all, like we're like 2 years old. Not actually, we're probably like 6. I don't know how old we are. We're like playing like I'm the princess and they're the princes in the like literally Bronson is wearing a fake 6-pack like plushy outfit and I don't even remember what's happening, but they would fight over me like with swords and stuff, and then whoever got into the tent would like give me a really quick kiss like they won, and then they would go back and forth. No!
Oh, whoa. The early
No, that's
version of
hella embarrassing
challengers.
for them. I don't even know if I should say that. Yeah,
No, they'll love
literally
it.
challengers, bro.
Bro, throw some
Bro.
tennis rackets in there. You might as
Literally
well.
challengers, and
We
so
need
that
to
was
bring
my first
back-
experience.
Yeah. We need to bring back sword fighting
Yeah.
over a woman. Mm-hmm. What happened to that? Men.
Yeah, but I would say like we were just toddlers, literally just like I feel like little kids will just be like
They have that confidence.
they just have crazy confidence, or they like see older people do it. Like literally they probably watch like Rapunzel or something and they were like, I have to do this. So that was the vibe. Anyways.
I would say I never really made any moves on anyone until college, and now I got my boyfriend Pono. Shout out Pono.
Would you say that you made the move on Pono? Or it's pretty
There's a mixture of
equal?
moves. I think, okay, here's the thing. I feel like this is the real tea about having a crush, okay? Sometimes you have a crush that is so unrealistic that it's like, okay, you just have, you know in your heart that that's
Like on Harry
unrealistic.
Styles or something.
Crush on Harry Styles, crush on like the quarterback of your football team. It's like, girl, we know that's not happening.
unrealistic, girl.
But sometimes it is. Like sometimes you just have a crush on a guy because they're like cute, but then personality wise, you know, like nah, this don't even
okay,
make
okay.
sense really. I just like them because like the idea of them is so mystical to me. So when you have that type of really distant, unrealistic crush, I feel like you know in your head, I don't need to make a move because what am I doing? If I do that, I would be making a fool of myself.
I would say like you could like people like in high school or something, for example, you're like, oh, like that person's cute, but if it's like so crazy, I wouldn't even like, I feel like I wouldn't even develop a crush because I'd be like, that doesn't make sense. But maybe sometimes you can't help but develop a crush a little bit.
Yeah, I think you could like see a guy that you've never spoken to, you have no classes together, you have no mutual friends, there's nothing tying you guys together. Your worlds are completely separate. Like, I feel like those crushes happen. And that's the type of crush where it's like, you don't even really need them to like you back because what the hell? Sometimes it's just fun to have those crushes.
I agreed that having a crush is literally
Entertainment,
so fun.
right?
Like you're literally like, you literally feel amazing about your life.
It adds
You're literally like, woo!
the thrill of a crush is crazy.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's fun to have those little crushes. But then there are the real crushes where you know in your heart something could come out of this. And it's the type of crush where like you actually talk to that person on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah,
You're
it
like,
actually like matters more.
right?
Yeah.
You, in your head, you could be like, I feel like they could like me back, or like I feel like this could actually work. And that's where you need to start thinking about the moves that you potentially will have to make. First, one type of crush that you could have is the friends to lovers arc.
Okay.
If you are already friends with someone and you're developing a crush on them, that is risky territory. Let me tell you, there's a lot at stake there. You have mutual friends in the mix that could get
if
affected.
it's within a friend group,
You're cooked.
really bad.
You're cooked. But I also think that maybe makes it easier. Like,
And
obviously,
it makes more sense almost in a way because
Right.
it's like there's
we-
trust there.
we have chemistry.
yeah, like
we get
you
along.
have similar friends. Like it kind of makes sense.
Right? And you know them so well that you're like, I really know them and I really like them. Like, my crush is backed up by these feelings.
yeah.
So in that way, it makes it easier to talk with them because they are your friend. But it raises the stakes. If this goes poorly, the friend group could be in ruins.
Yeah. Only go after it if it's like really clear that that you guys mutually like each other.
Right.
Yeah. Because if you guys mutually like each other, there's no reason to not,
Go after
you know
it.
what? Go after it. If you have the chance of creating like a divot in the whole friend group by like hitting on someone when it's not wanted by them, that's when I would tell you do not do it. So if you're in this kind of risky territory, I think you need to like tiptoe around it a little more and
do some
like
research.
see if it's real. Talk to your other friends without giving it away, I guess.
Keep it very low key. I feel like also, yeah, I don't think you ever want to outwardly ask like, hey, do you think our mutual friend has a crush on me? Like, do you think they have feelings for me? Because you're doing way too much. You got to just like,
You have to analyze the vibes. And now
Analyze
this is
it.
great because some people maybe don't know what vibes to analyze. What is something
What are you
that
looking for?
your crush could do that you can be like, oh yeah, like
They like
me back.
okay, so we're going to pay attention to how much they talk to you versus everyone else in the friend group.
Okay.
You're also going to analyze, are they trying to make me laugh specifically more than everyone else? You're also going to notice, does this person do nice things for me that they don't do for other people in the friend group?
Yeah, and you have to be really logical about this where like if you were really crazy, write that down in a journal
Write that
because
shit down.
or else
Keep track.
you can like get in your own head and be like, oh, they're really like going out of their way for me, but it's like, wait, maybe they're not. So like you really have to be logical and scientific about these observations, okay?
Right, because if your friend buys you food, I feel like that's a pretty platonic thing. If your friend gives you a sweatshirt when you're cold, now that's something else.
Oh, that is something else.
That's spicy.
What else is a little spicy? I
feel
think
like
maybe
you're-
like bumping you or like going like this or something is like
They're,
a
like,
little
touching on
spicier.
you?
Yeah, they're like touching on you a little bit. Then you're like, okay. Waiting around with you after like everyone leaves maybe type of
Right.
vibe.
They
like
want to
they want to
spend
be
time.
one-on-one.
Exactly. They're looking to spend as much time as they can with you, more than normal friends. Also, I feel like sometimes when someone has a crush on you, they will be extra curious about who you have a crush on. If your friend is asking you like a bunch of business about like whoever you like, sometimes it's because they're trying to do their own research.
Interesting.
So look out for that in your friends. Sometimes it is chill and like I'll talk to anyone about who they have a crush on because that shit is entertaining. But sometimes
Yeah.
they're like really prying in like a certain way where you're like, oh, you really want to know my business.
But sometimes I feel like I do that to like I would
Our
do that to
regular
my guy
friends?
friends because I'm like, this is really interesting. And also, this is kind of unfortunate, but because I would never see myself talking to them ever.
Yeah,
and
so
then
it's so
like,
platonic.
So,
There's
shoot.
It could be
Yeah.
either way. Sometimes you're so comfortable with a friend that you'll ask them about who they have a crush on, but sometimes it's in like a nosy way where like the person is asking, hoping that the answer is like themselves.
Yeah. So maybe the safest thing is really like try not to even take that to account unless you can like really get a specific vibe.
Right. Also, if you have like a one-on-one friend hangout, that's really where you do your digging because the way they would treat you in a one-on-one situation is very different from how they treat you in a group of friends, and it's much easier for that person to show their interest in you, so that's
Yeah.
really what you have to look out for as well.
Interesting.
Yeah, but if you're in a friend group and you have a crush on one of your friends, here's my experience. I feel like I've been in a friend group where the guy liked me and I did not like him back, okay? And something about that is that when there's an unreciprocated crush, it can be very uncomfortable for the person who doesn't like the other person back.
Yeah.
So in this case, I had a guy friend. I could kind of tell they liked me. I'm just like, oh no, this not good. So if you have a crush on someone and you think they might not like you back, you also have to be aware that you don't want to make them uncomfortable because that's also a way you can create a rift in the friend group without even pursuing the person. You can just kind of make a friend group break up just by making someone in the group feel uncomfortable with like how clingy you are to them because you like them. So just watch out for that. Play it cool. But
Yeah.
also I think you should give enough hints that you like them so that if they
know.
wanted to pick up on it, they could.
Exactly.
But don't like shove it down their throat.
Yeah, like offer them a ride home. Text them, how was your day? I love you so much. Just kidding.
Oh, okay. Actually, I feel like if you text that person privately, if this is your friend, text them privately more often just to start a conversation specifically between the two of you. See how that goes.
Yeah, see if they're like constantly leaving you on red or if they're like pretty attentive.
Right? And if they're asking you questions, asking you about your interests and your day, and they want to actually keep up with you. I also think if you guys like share music together, that's a pretty intimate thing to do. That's a way to spice things up. Wink. I'm just kidding. What the hell?
When people like each other, they'll be like, I made you a Spotify playlist or something,
Yeah.
you know? Oh my God. So that could be the vibe.
So that's our advice for if you have a crush on a friend.
Yeah.
if you have a crush on someone that you kind of know, you're like acquaintances and maybe have like some mutual people, this is ideal, I would say. Because there's not much to lose from this. You're not going to lose like a bestie at the end of this. No, there's no mutual friends that are going to get gunned down into crossfire.
Oh my God.
How do you say that more chill?
Gunned down in the crossfire. It's
Is there a way
crazy.
to say that more chill?
Nah.
Who are going to be casualties. How do you say
Okay.
that in a chill way?
You know
there's
what?
there's a
You took
phrase
it
for
too
that.
far already.
No, there's a phrase for that. They're gonna be.
They got left in the trenches, girl.
No, there's a word for like when they get effed up in
They
the middle of
get hit
it.
by the friendly fire.
Friendly fire.
That would be like if I shot you by accident.
That is not okay. That's not friendly fire. What's friendly fire?
It's when you shoot someone on your own team.
Oh, I thought it would just be like a literally friendly fire.
No.
I was like, who would do that? Okay.
No, you don't play enough video games. Seriously. I think another bonus if you have a crush on someone that you kind of know or that you know people that they're friends with is you can actually ask those people directly if you're crazy, which you could be. I literally did this
could
with
be
Kelly.
crazy.
You could be crazy. We have mutual friends. I didn't know Kelly really that much,
But you knew
I know his
someone that
mutual
knew him.
friends. Literally, I can ask them, did he talk about me? Does he have a crush on me? Like literally just flat out ask that.
Right. Because you're saying you were better friends with Kelly's friends at
Like,
the moment,
for
right?
example, I'm better friends with Issa than Kelly, like when we first
Right,
meet.
right, okay.
But Issa's friends with Kelly. So then I'm like, does he say anything about me? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I don't think I've ever had that be my situation.
It's maybe a more rare situation,
That's the rare W.
the rare W. I've also had a situation where I literally didn't know nobody.
What?
I didn't know nobody. I'm gonna blow up and act like I don't know.
No, nobody.
Okay, this is in high school again, so it's also stupid. But imagine like walking in the hallways and making eye contact with someone relatively often enough that I was like, I know they have a crush on me. That's crazy of me. But I knew.
What?
Sometimes I think you just gotta have that sixth sense,
The
girl.
delusion is crazy.
No, but I was right. And then I DM'd them on Twitter. The rest is history, girl.
Wow. You know what? I think when you're in like high school and college, the DMs truly are
It's like Snapchat or something. Oh my god.
right.
No.
It works. Like that's like the. It's so like gross because DMing is like nasty. That's
Yeah.
like gross behavior, kind of like. Ugh.
Yeah, but that's how everyone freaking dates.
That's just how you have to do it, I think. The DMs, the Instagram story likes, just liking Instagram posts.
story likes is something that came after
We graduated.
Yeah, it's like after we had our boyfriend. So that's a crazy way to flirt with someone. That's
Right?
like the way I feel
That
like
is
to do now.
the
That is
way.
the way. Like you hit them with the Instagram story, like they check their likes. Bam. They know you have a crush on them.
Right?
It's like sliding in the DMs, but even more subtle.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is how you actually get your crush's attention. You like their stories. You swipe up on their stories. You start a conversation. If you have any mutual friends, make a group chat and become friends, kind of.
Yeah,
That's what
or
I
like
feel like.
get your friends to invite them to something that you're at.
period. Mm-hmm. Or I feel like you kind of just get that DM message going back and
Send
forth.
them a love letter to their home address that you found from Googling online.
Yes, go on
I'm just
Facebook.
joking. Don't do that.
Go on Facebook, find his mom's account, take a screenshot of all our photos, send it back to him. Mm-hmm. Find
They're
his
gonna
baby
love it.
photos on Facebook, send them back to him. Find his uncles, DM them, ask, hey, is your nephew single? Do you think that he'd like me? Do I give off that good vibe? Would you want me to be your niece-in-law? There you go.
Niece-in-law. That's funny. Okay, no, but actually, well, don't do any of those, please.
Yeah, but I do think the social media is the way, or if you have a class with them, kind of just gotta like ask them about the
homework vibe.
homework. Yeah. Ask them about something you have in common. A great way to bond with people is through a shared, like, not trauma, but like a shared trouble of some kind. So if you're
Yeah,
in a
like
class
studying.
together, complain about that class, complain about that professor, complain about the homework, do it together, succeed together, overcome it together, have something in common. I think the key is also that you kind of have to be unafraid of showing your feelings to people, because if you don't give hints, how are they going to pick up on it?
Yeah, like hinting something won't hurt you because also you can be like, oh, I did it like on accident. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I
you'd be
mean?
like, yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? So
If anyone asks,
don't worry.
it was an accident.
Yeah.
You didn't mean it. You take it back.
Or you did, like, whatever. But it's not that deep. And you can just be like, oh, like, I'm just, like, nice to people. Like, yeah, I totally offered him a ride home. Like, I'm just so nice to people.
Yeah.
So just do whatever and don't be afraid to do little hints because that could change your life, girl.
Period, girl. Now I want to know, as an it girl, tell us, how do we increase our aura? How do we get the
Whoa.
amazing aura that our crush cannot resist?
It girl, oh my god, thank you for calling me that. That's so
A
nice.
crush queen.
How do you get an aura that your crush cannot resist? Okay, here
Irresistible
comes
aura.
Yes, here comes the like cringe. Okay, everybody knows that saying. Girl, you gotta love yourself first before anyone can love you.
This is some bullshit. Skip that step. What's next?
No, you have to allude confidence and also allude that you don't need no man.
You're honestly kind of right. Because I feel like the last thing someone wants is someone with a pathetic aura.
No.
You
Yeah, they
cannot
don't want
be-
a desperate aura.
Right.
They want someone that's just funny
Chill.
and gets along with them and chill and confident and has their own life and their own hobbies and whatever.
Here's what you need. Have the aura that you could survive without them,
No,
but also
literally.
give the aura that you would make their life better. Oh!
That's so good.
Wait, I just came up with that on the spot. That was too real.
That was too real. I also know, like, when I was first talking to Kelly, I feel like I would also extra go out of my way to be like, yeah, I'm like doing stuff like on my own. Like, I would literally be like, I'm visiting New York, or
You'd like
I'm
flex
going
your
out.
confidence.
Like, I'm just doing stuff and I have stuff to do.
I'm so
and I
nonchalant.
don't need no man.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so no desperation.
Yeah.
Heard. Got it. What's next?
I mean, that's really the main thing. I think also tap into your own personal style, be unique, and that will also attract the right person. And also, if you want to attract the person that's right for you, you should kind of wear your heart on your sleeve and be exactly who you truly are externally, or else you will actually not attract the person that is right for you.
Exactly. Yeah. If you're too nervous and you're trying to act like a different person, like a better version of yourself,
Yeah.
you'll attract someone that's like not actually right for who you are. You got to have that authentic aura. Find your right person and you will know if it's right or not. If you feel like you're trying to suck up to some guy who actually does not match your vibe at all,
Yeah.
it will deplete your energy.
Yeah,
You'll
don't
be
try
like,
to change yourself for someone.
right? Like you'll know deep down, like, what the hell am I doing right now? If you have a crush on some random guy, like once you start having the idea of like, this does not really make sense. Drop that crush, find a new one, find some new
Remember,
entertainment.
This is literally a random person, bro.
right.
This is a random person.
And once you get to know that person better, if they're not matching,
Cut it off early.
Cut it off.
As mom says,
cut it
break
off.
up with them. Cut that off
Your
early.
time is more important than the man's time. That's what our mom said last episode.
Yeah, no need to like feel bad about it. Obviously, any type of breakup or like calling off of whatever sucks and is awkward, but you just have to be upfront about it. You gotta like see them in person, be like, hey, you know what? Can't do this. Or call them and be like, hey, can't do this. Maybe don't text them and maybe don't ghost them because I think that that's disrespectful. And even though that might be easier for you, that's weird. Don't do that.
Ghost them if they were being rude and annoying, though.
It depends on the context.
I love ghosting mean people.
If they like cheat on you or something, I don't know. Well, that would be crazy though. That would mean you're like dating or something.
Yeah, I never been there. But sometimes people will be pissing me off. I'm like, nah, it's over. I'm ghosting you forever.
Well, if it's like really early into like chatting, you could totally ghost them. But I think if you're like talking and then you just ghost them, that's pretty mean.
yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, that's crazy.
But-
What would you say you did that one pono over?
Bro, I was literally just me.
You were just being yourself.
And he saw the gold statue of his wife in front of him and he's like, fuck, there it is. I joking. Okay, dead ass though, I don't know, I've never dated anyone else, so I have actually no insight on this, but I
Oh.
feel like when you find the right person, you kind of just know, which sucks, because that's what everybody always says, and then you're just like,
How do
yeah,
I
I
know?
know, I get
Yeah.
it, like, sure, I will know when, like, the right person comes around, but, like, right now, that's not happening, and I'm pissed. So, in the meantime, just enjoy your life. That's what I have to say. Have fun crushes to get you through the day, to entertain you, but don't sweat over some like very average man.
Yeah. Keep your expectations a little low.
What? Huh?
No, like you can like have a crush, but don't go into it thinking like this is going to be
my
the love of
boyfriend.
your life. I mean,
Right.
so you can
That's
kind
what
of have a little bit lower expectations to one, protect yourself a little bit until you can really see what can be made out of the relationship. But like, I think when you're first going into it, don't be like, this is do or die.
Right. Here's the real tea. If your crush feels really difficult to attain, that's your sign. That's your sign that something's not right. If you have a crush on someone and it's meant to be, it will work out.
Yeah.
Like, things will work in your favor. Like, it'll be easier for you guys to communicate. You guys will have more in common. You'll have, like, it will just, like, make more sense. If you have a crush on someone and they're, like, not exactly your, like, personality fit, or they're just kind of not good enough for you, there will be lots of hurdles in the way. And then that will be your sign. Like, maybe this isn't really worth like sweating over so much. I think you can still kind of pursue things just for fun and life experience, but the stakes don't have to be as high in that case.
For surely.
Well, for surely. Glad you agree, bro.
Something that we also forgot to mention on this podcast is that Valentine's Day is coming up soon. Yep, in a few days from now. This is going up on February 11th. So, okay, I have a question. Do you care if Pono asks you to be his Valentine? Because I
Crazy
personally don't.
Yeah,
I
don't.
I literally don't.
I'm
Okay,
like,
no,
bro,
I
that's
don't.
my
Okay, now
boyfriend.
this sounds like weird pick me or something because girls that actually do care will be like, oh my God, they're such pick me's. They don't want like. No, I
it's
literally
just
mean
that-
like I never like even thought that
Thought
was
of
a
that.
thing. He's my boyfriend.
Yeah,
I
like,
thought that's like you
that's-
only do that like in elementary school or something. Like I just didn't.
I did
Maybe
not
where
know
we're
those
from,
things
like
there.
people don't do that.
People don't. I swear.
Where
I've
we're from in
never-
upstate New York, people don't do that.
I've never heard of that. So I think that's kind of just like a new thing of just like, oh, it's fun for the boyfriend to ask
or
to
like
be
your
Valentine.
boyfriend's supposed to. But I feel like on TikTok, it's like if they don't ask to be your Valentine, that's
It
like
became
really
a thing.
bad.
Yeah,
But I was like, what? Like I literally never, like I would never ask my boy, like, would you be my Valentine? Do you know what I mean?
right.
So I'm wondering if other people are in the boat where like, we just literally didn't even think that was a thing.
yeah.
So
And
I'm
then
confused.
when I do think about it, I'm like, well, no, because that's my boyfriend. That's obviously
It just
my
like
Valentine.
goes as a
I
said.
don't know. Okay, here's my other question for you, girl.
Yes.
Do you want flowers on Valentine's Day and like other big occasions?
Yes.
You do? Okay. That's funny because I feel like I don't because they just like
Die.
the stupid answer of like they die though. Bro, but
No, they're
deadass,
literally
they
a
die.
hassle. They
They
get
die.
the vases disgusting.
You gotta put that in a vase. You watch it
starts
rot,
molding.
It gets moldy. Costs
the
so much
petals
money.
go everywhere.
Like no, I would rather the $50 be spent on like a dinner or something.
I still like them. I don't care.
Yeah,
I think it's
nice
a really nice
gesture.
gesture, and like I love like to get them if I'm having a sad day or on Valentine's Day. I would just expect it on Valentine's Day because I feel like okay, that's like the one day a year where you really need to get your girlfriend flowers. But I think it's so nice to get people flowers on their graduation or your anniversary or anything that's celebrated, just because I feel like it's like
Yeah.
a really typical gesture.
Graduation's the one time I'd want it because I'm like, bro, I need something to hold right now, or like I need something for this photo op.
Yeah,
That's the one time where I was like, okay, these flowers are okay with me.
yeah.
The only flowers I really like are like the little tiny like Trader Joe's flowers.
The baby's breath.
Like no, I'm just talking about like little bouquets in general.
Oh,
Like
okay,
little
yeah, yeah.
arrangements of like tiny flowers.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be something
But,
crazy.
yeah, also baby's breath is.
I love
my
just
fave.
like a dozen roses. Fire. Red roses. Fire.
I do not like the look of a dozen roses.
What?
Like plain roses in a vase.
I think it's nice.
it just looks like a lump of like the same thing just like over and over.
That's kind of true, but you can do what's it called? A French oh my god, twist.
What's that?
I probably just made that up.
Yeah,
but
I
it's
think you
like when
did.
the rose is just like kind of like you like hold them and they twist and then you twist it
The stems?
the stems in the vase and then they like do like a nice like bubble
Spiral?
spiral
Oh.
almost.
Okay, now that's something I can get behind.
Mm-hmm.
The French twist.
Yes, I could be lying
Created-
about the name, but I
Yeah.
saw it before online.
Wow.
What's your favorite flower though? So Pono and everyone else knows.
I don't even know. I just like little tiny flowers next to my bed. Or I like tulips, but then tulips kind of just
tulips are so
They look
cute.
crazy in a vase. I like because we had tulips.
I like when they're
growing-
outside.
Yeah, we had tulips outside our childhood house. Those are gorge in the springtime.
Wow, I love peonies. However, peonies are so expensive and also die really. I like all the flowers that die so fast. Hydrangeas, love it. They die immediately.
Yeah, I like a bundle of twigs because those will never die. Give me a bundle of sticks.
Fire.
And I'll light a fire with them and I'll put them to good use. I don't think I even said a correct sentence.
Okay.
I'll light a fire of them. Is that what I said? Never mind.
I don't know.
Let's give some tips to the boyfriends and girlfriends out there who don't know what to do on Valentine's Day.
Okay.
What is the perfect Valentine's Day date?
It could go a lot of ways. I feel like you can kind of go, I'm basing this off of colors. There's lighter dates or darker dates. Do you know what I mean?
More fun dates versus more sensual dates.
Yes, sensual, very
Yes.
sensual. So there's ones where you're like wearing a red or a black dress, you're going to dinner, you're getting roses, he gives you a Cartier love ring,
Oh, okay.
the whole shebang. Then there's you guys go on a picnic. You're wearing pastels. He gives you pink
sandwich.
flowers and a sandwich.
Yes.
He gives you some twigs. You guys make love in the park like those people on TikTok.
Whoa. Whoa, that's the New
Okay,
York way. Joking.
Anyways, there's lots of options.
I think if you don't know what to do for Valentine's Day, I think people can get really caught up in like expensive, over the top ideas,
Yeah, you do not need to give them a Cartier love ring.
right? I feel like what most girlfriends want is just to spend time with their booze.
Yep.
They want to
Flour,
watch a
chocolate.
movie. They want to snuggle. They want to get cozy.
Or if you make something, oh my god, I
Make
literally,
something?
I just fuck. If you make something for them, I think that will blow it out of the park. You make them a
draw them
coupon
something.
book. Yeah, you draw them something. You
Yeah.
write them a nice card, or you write them a letter, or you write them a poem. Even if you are like, I would never write a poem. That's so weird of me.
Try
Like,
it out.
Just do it, and they're gonna love it. Like, trust
Yeah.
me. It will be. Kelly's giving me a coupon book, and I swear I like cried over it, and it was like the best present he's ever given me. And he was like, "Oh my god, I should have given you that one instead of the Dior bag." No, like as a joke, obviously,
Wow.
but like you know what I
Wait,
mean.
what
Like
were
it's
the-
just so much more like heartfelt.
What were the coupons?
It was like really cute where he drew a coupon book with like, you know how sometimes we'll draw the two kitty cats. It's inspired by Anna Laura Art, who's an
Yeah.
artist that I really like. And actually, we low key hung out with her that one time.
I know, yeah.
We made
she's-
ornaments together.
Yeah,
so that's really
we've met
funny.
her.
But she's like such a good artist, and so we kind of would like mimic her art style because I like it so much and do like little drawings. And he would just do one where it would be like back massage, clean your room. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And then he was like, if you want to, but then he told me if I want to use it, he was like, then you have to rip apart the drawing. No, he was joking though. But then I was like, then I'll
No.
never use it.
Yeah. Have you used any of the coupons?
No,
Wow.
but I should. Or I think I might have used the clean my room one before.
You had Kelly clean your room?
I have
That's
him do a
so
lot of
funny.
stuff. Actually, he
I
gives
guess he
me a
offered.
massage all the time. I'm like,
There you
I
go.
really need a massage right now.
As
really
he
need you to help
should.
me clean my room right now. Really
As
need
he
you to do the
should.
dishes right now.
Wow. Well, yeah, I think the best Valentine's Day gifts can be done last minute because they're free. So if you're scrambling to find something,
You have 3 days.
you have 3 days. Make a poem, draw something.
Make
Just
them a
have a movie
ceramic.
night. Of ceramic? That's expensive, bro.
Get them a nice. What are good Valentine's Day gifts though? If they like do want to get a gift, I think a nice soap, like a Aesop soap, could be really cute.
That's expensive, girl.
But it is expensive for one soap. But just get them one $50 soap. It's pretty expensive, but if it's in your budget, your girlfriend might like that.
I would say the classic heart of chocolates. That's always a banger
I like
gift.
Ferrero Rochers
Yeah, Ferrero Rocher.
much more than any of the other chocolate assortments
the
available.
goated chocolate is the Ferrero Rocher.
Didn't even give me the Russell Stovens or Stevens.
Stovens.
Stevens?
Russell Stofers? What
no,
are those
I think it's
things?
Russell Stovens.
I don't know. I don't eat those shits.
Okay.
But yeah, get the little heart
See's
of chocolate.
candy if you're in California.
I think those are most places, actually. We just didn't grow up with that.
No, it's mostly California.
I think it's
I've never heard of
here.
it. They have it here now, but it came from California.
Okay. I
I never even had it in my life. Maybe one time I had it.
It's the most regular candy, but people go crazy for it.
I think it's just nostalgic for people, like Christmas vibes, more so than Valentine's. I don't even know if they do Valentine's. Give them bonbon candies. Make them a special bonbon candy, Swedish candy bag mix. Bedazzle something for them.
That's a lot of work. Where are you going to find a bedazzler?
I don't know.
You're coming up with really unique ideas, which I will give you props for that.
Okay.
But I think...
A Smitsky.
What the... Oh, that's good. That's
Give
pretty
them
good.
a Smitsky or a Labubu.
The blind box gifts, that's pretty good.
Give them a Sunny Angel.
Yeah. I feel like the classic Valentine's Day gifts, are like the corny ones are always good. Like, I want a heart of
Make
chocolate.
them a photo album and flip through it.
Jeez Louise,
Oh
that's
my
a
God,
lot.
so cute.
Doing the most.
Okay, and you don't love your boyfriend or something? You wouldn't make him that? Whoa.
Sorry. I just kidding.
One time Kelly forgot to give me a Valentine's Day present. But it was because we took a trip to St. Lucia, and then he was like, this is the present. But then I still got him. We actually split the trip, though, I think. Or no, maybe he paid for it. I actually can't remember. Wow. And then I got him a present. So actually, I did not get mad that he didn't get me a present because I'm pretty sure he paid for our hotels and everything. But I was like, I have a present for you. And then he was like,
No.
he was like, oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
He was like, I'm in the doghouse. But then I was like, oh, it's fine. But we still laugh about it, though.
And he forgot to give you a New Year's kiss this year.
No, that was last year.
Oh.
This year he remembered.
He's forgetting a lot of things. It seems.
No, but it kind of made sense though, because we're like with his whole extended family and everyone's clapping the pans, and we're like on a weird time zone. And I think it was just like he was just so in the moment with his family. Although I also think, isn't the New Year's kiss the main thing you think about on New Year's?
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe he's too embarrassed to kiss me in front of his family, even though it was like our third New Year spending together. Or second or something. I forget. The years are going by so fast now.
Well, now at least he'll never forget again.
No, he'll never forget.
Never forget.
So I was like, where's my New Year's kiss, ho?
Wait, so in the moment, did you even ask him for a kiss?
Yeah, absolutely. I was like, I literally like hit him with the like, where's my kiss?
Whoa, where's my hug at?
Yeah, I'm up front. So that's what he has to deal with anyways. He shouldn't have forgotten in the first place.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Come
that's okay.
on.
But just... It's like, you know your partner. I know that his heart was like not in a mean place or anything. Like he just genuinely like
It slipped his
mind. So like sometimes you need to remember that sometimes your boyfriend's a golden retriever and you're like, okay, he's literally a dog. He literally means the best, but he's just like this. He doesn't know what's going on in his brain. Okay. So you just got to keep it in mind.
Kelly, you've been forgiven, but you're on thin ice. That's what I have to say. Well, anyways, queens, whether you're chasing after a crush with the boo thing or forever alone this Valentine's Day, you always got the BTSP with ya. We'll be your Valentines.
Yeah, we love you. Will you be our Valentine?
Yeah. Also, I think having a we have Valentines, so it obviously it doesn't really matter, but I will say Valentine's Day, pretty overrated. So if you're like actually sad that you're alone on Valentine's Day, it is so chill.
Yeah.
This day, like, what even is this? Like,
I feel like it just kind of,
who cares?
if I was single on Valentine's Day, it would kind of just pass me by in the same way that Easter would pass me by.
Right? Or
Because I
like-
feel like our family doesn't do anything for Easter, so it's
like,
just like,
okay.
it's just like, okay.
It's like a cute color-coded
yeah,
themed
exactly.
day.
It's like the stuff in Target changes, but it doesn't impact your life,
Exactly.
you know?
I'm like, okay, maybe I'll wear pink today. Maybe I'll wear pastels today. Mm-hmm. That's it. Girls, have fun. And also, just like watch a movie on Valentine's Day night.
Yeah, watch a
Just have fun.
rom-com, whatever.
Yeah. Or watch like
Watch
something.
a horror movie, who cares?
Exactly. Who cares? Just have fun. I think we should get into our favorites of the week, perhaps.
I would agree with that.
Okay, wait. My favorite, we forgot to mention this earlier. Mm-hmm. Our podcast is finally monetized, pretty much. Like,
Yes!
yeah. So if you're listening to the audio version on Spotify, you will have heard some ads. Like,
Oh yeah, we should have mentioned
once
this
in a while.
earlier in the podcast.
I know they're probably listening to the episode. Like, where are these sudden ads coming from?
Yeah.
It's because we're finally like working with the network. Like, this is what podcasts are supposed to do.
Yeah, so finally we will
Finally.
be maybe profiting a
Thank
little
God.
bit on the podcast.
Yes.
If we get any ads, hopefully we do.
And
But-
then also down the line, we'll be like saying ads at some point. Like, we'll be the ones being like,
yeah,
this episode is sponsored by blah, blah,
which
blah.
is so like big girl things for us. I've like literally never done that
that.
for a podcast, not even my past podcast. So I'm actually really excited to be like,
Right?
And today we're brought to you by da da da. So it'll be pretty cool.
business things. We're doing
Business
that,
things.
girl.
And this will hopefully ensure the longevity
Of the
the
podcast.
podcast for a little while.
There you go,
At
queen.
least.
Yeah, so that's my favorite of the week. We signed with a network. We're
Nice.
We got ads in the podcast, so let's go.
Let's go.
So cutesy, so demure.
Yes.
My favorite about myself is that I've been pretty productive. I've been good about getting gifts for people. Yeah, I feel like I've been good at giving back to my friends and family, so that is good.
Yes, I think you've been so good to the parents recently, especially.
Oh, thanks.
You're
Yeah, I
an
was
amazing daughter.
Oh, thanks, Queen. I
No,
was at
literally,
home
I'm
for a
like,
while.
wow, Amber's carrying this family.
No,
You
it's
are
just
the
because
glue
I
holding us together, girl.
No, it's because no, it's okay. I just have like too much free time, so I'm like, yeah, I can go home pretty easily.
No,
but
it's
all
good.
the siblings are very good about giving back. So I don't want to take that credit because you probably
We all have our
do the
moments.
most.
We all have our
You
moments.
definitely do the most. So don't put that
Whoa.
shit on me.
Okay,
Now
I take
say
it back.
your favorites or else I'm getting out of here.
Whoa.
What's your favorite? Hurry it up.
My favorite thing right now is doing face masks.
Oh,
I know it's kind of random, but
girl, that's so random.
I know, so random. I feel like growing up, I never would do face masks because it kind of was too bougie. Same way, never did my nails growing up or anything. It was just like a little bit bougie and a little pricey to like buy face masks. Obviously, it's just like an extra step like you don't need to do. And so I would never do face masks growing up. But then I now get gifted face masks. So I love to use a gifted face mask. And I actually feel like it helps my skin so much, which is crazy. If you like use Korean face masks, like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
The sheet masks?
Yeah, the sheet masks I feel like are so good. And so I try to do that like once a week.
Do you have
maybe.
any favorite brands?
I really love the Dr. Jart ones.
Okay, yeah.
Like I literally feel like I take that off and my skin is like rejuvenated and like my pores are so small and stuff. And so I'm like, oh my God, the Koreans, they really do know their shit. So I actually really like doing them and it makes me feel really like bougie and like
Self-care.
I'm an adult and it's self-care. I love anything that's a self-care moment, like a little routine, like doing a face mask, making my matcha, like stuff like that is what I love. So
That's good stuff.
and then my favorite about myself is that I'm putting a lot more time and effort into my YouTube channel. I feel like I kind of like fell off of doing YouTube, but I just feel like I didn't put as much effort into my YouTube for the last like 4 or 5 months because I got so preoccupied with doing TikTok. But then I literally still don't even post that much on TikTok. So I was like, why am I even like getting so freaked out about TikTok and then not posting on my YouTube channel? I love posting on my YouTube. That's what I feel like I'm best at posting on. So I've just been like, I'm going to
Really
cut my losses
grinding.
and just like focus on YouTube and try to post once or twice a week. And I feel like it's paying off. So I'm really happy with my YouTube videos that are coming out recently. And I'll have a Valentine's Day one up as well.
Wow.
A little date video. Okay. And Kelly's actually releasing a song on Valentine's Day. So look forward to
What?
that. And it's written about me.
No,
and
it's
that's my
not.
favorite is that Kelly wrote me a freaking song.
You're kidding.
I'm not. Have you heard it?
No, this is the first I've heard of it.
Oh my God, I need to play it for you. It's actually really good.
Is
Like,
it like-
I'm not even saying that. Like
he
it's literally
singing?
a good song. Yeah, but it's him and his friend Tyson.
And they're like singing a ballad.
It's kind of like rapping.
okay.
And Tyson's really good at rapping.
So Tyson is rapping for you.
So Tyson actually is singing me the song. I'm just kidding. I'm just
Wow.
kidding. No. But it's literally so good. And Kelly's also really good. And I feel like it's a different vibe than his other Do It Excite song.
Yeah.
And it's like more like Kid Leroy, Justin Bieber-esque, but it's
That's a
also
lot.
rap-esque. I don't really know how to explain it, but I like it a lot.
Okay, I'm excited to hear it.
Yeah.
What the heck?
So go listen to Kelly's song Picture Perfect on February 14th.
Holy shit, that's
Out on
so
Spotify,
funny.
iTunes, and the other places.
Girl, okay, this is my guess of what it sounds like. Girl, you're picture perfect, girl. You know that I love you, girl, because you're adorable and you're so cute and my perfect girl.
No. It's like rapping. Like
Okay,
Kelly's
and then here's
rapping.
the rap section.
Okay.
Yeah, you're my perfect girl. You know that you're the one. I love you so much,
Oh my
girl.
God.
The only girl under the sun. You're my favorite one. And I love to hold you so. And I give you little kisses and I suck on your toes.
Oh,
That's my
it
guess.
sounds like something like Ryan Higa would write, like a
Bro,
YouTube rap.
Nice guys, finish
But-
last.
okay,
That's what it
first of all,
sounded
that's the
like.
best song I've ever heard in my life. Nice
love that
Guys is
song.
like my favorite song ever. That's another favorite.
Kev Jumbo, where'd you go?
I know. One time I rated him on Twitch where like you drop off all your viewers from Twitch stream and he was playing Rocket League and then I just rated him and gave him all of my viewers where I
Viewers?
left my stream.
Did he react at all?
He's like, oh, thanks. It's pretty like normal on Twitch.
Yeah, when you end a stream, you just give your viewers to someone else.
Mm-hmm.
So what the hell?
But that was my one interaction with Kev Jumba. Anyways, this is getting a little crazy.
Yeah.
We hope that you guys are having the most amazing Valentine's Day week. And I hope that you guys get your crushes and more. So
If not this year, next year.
exactly.
We're going to lock in next year. 2026 is our year.
But no, it's so early in 2025. 2025 is our
some of
year.
us gave up already.
No, they didn't.
We'll see
guys,
you next year
don't
with the
give up.
Valentine.
Don't give up, guys. Valentine's Day can
Lucky
be any month
girls.
of the year, literally.
Yeah. We'll see you in December. Love you all. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. Beautiful twin sisters, out.
All my
Beautiful twin sisters.
sisters.